Hello, friends. Welcome to the Everyday English with Alex and Ava podcast, where we learn simple, slow, and clear English for everyday life. Today, we're diving into essential English conversations you'll need at the airport. Ava, have you ever felt nervous about speaking English when you travel?
Absolutely, Alex. Airports can be overwhelming, especially if you don't understand the vocabulary or the staff speaks quickly. Knowing a few key phrases really helps.
That's so true. For instance, when you approach the check-in counter saying, "I have a flight to New York," is a great way to start. Why is it important to state your destination clearly?
It avoids confusion, especially in busy airports. Clear communication helps staff process your check-in efficiently. Plus, it shows confidence, which can make interactions smoother.
Let's break down the check-in process. You'll often hear, "May I see your passport, please?" Why do you think staff ask this so early, Ava?
It's the first step to confirm your identity and match you to your booking. Without a passport, you can't get a boarding pass, which is your ticket onto the plane.
Exactly. And when they ask about luggage, such as, "Do you have any luggage to check in?" What's the difference between checked and carry-on bags?
Checked luggage goes in the cargo hold, while carry-ons stay with you. Knowing these terms is vital for answering questions quickly and avoiding extra fees.
Once you've checked in, you'll receive your boarding pass. Ava, how can travelers use this information to navigate the airport confidently?
Your boarding pass lists your gate number and boarding time. It's like a map and schedule rolled into one. For example, your flight leaves from gate 12. Boarding starts at 10:30 a.m.
And if you're unsure, asking, "What time does the flight leave?" or "Where is my gate?" is completely normal. Why do you think repeating such questions is helpful for language learners?
It builds confidence and reinforces memory. Plus, real conversations often require repeating information, so practice makes you more comfortable in live situations.
Let's talk about politeness. Why are words like please and thank you especially important in airport English, Ava?
Airports are high-stress environments, so being polite helps everyone stay calm. Phrases like, "Could you help me, please?" or "Thank you very much" show respect and make staff more willing to assist.
In fact, studies show that using polite language increases positive responses from service staff by up to 40%. It's a simple way to make your travel smoother.
That's a great statistic. It's also good practice for all English learners, regardless of location.
Next, let's explore airport security. You'll often hear, "Please place your carry-on luggage and electronics in the tray." Ava, what are some common questions travelers might ask here?
People often ask, "Do I need to remove my shoes?" or "Can I keep my belt on?" Security rules vary, so it's smart to clarify. For example, in the US, shoes usually come off, but not always in Europe.
And liquids are a big topic. Why is it important to know about water bottles and electronics before security?
Most airports don't allow liquids over 100 milliliters, and electronics must be scanned separately. Knowing these rules speeds up the process and helps avoid delays.
Flight delays are common. Hearing, "Attention passengers, your flight is delayed," can be stressful. Ava, what's the best way to clarify new information with staff?
You can ask, "Excuse me, is the flight delayed?" or "What is the new departure time?" This shows you're proactive and ensures you don't miss updates.
It's useful to double-check gate numbers too, since delays sometimes mean gate changes. Have you ever experienced a last-minute change?
I have. Once, my gate switched 3 times. Constantly checking the departure boards and asking staff help me get to the right place on time.
Airports can feel like mazes. Ava, what are some effective ways to ask for directions in English?
Simple questions like, "Where is gate 12?" or "Can you show me the restroom?" are direct and clear. Using landmarks, like near the coffee shop, helps staff give precise answers.
That's right. Vocabulary like straight ahead, turn right, or on your left is invaluable. Why do you think practicing these phrases is so important for travelers?
It prevents misunderstandings and helps you navigate independently, reducing anxiety and saving time.
Boarding is your final step before flying. You'll hear, "May I see your boarding pass and passport, please?" Ava, what's the proper way to respond?
Hand both documents to the agent and say, "Here they are," or "Here is my boarding pass." Clear, polite responses make the process efficient for everyone.
And if you're unsure about your seat or zone, what should you ask?
You can say, Is this the right boarding group? Or which seat is mine? Most staff are happy to help clarify any confusion.
Let's do a quick role play. I'll be the airport staff and you're the traveler. Ready, Ava? I'll start. Hello, may I see your passport?
Yes, here is my passport, and I have one suitcase to check in.
Great, your flight leaves from gate 14. Now at security, please remove your shoes and laptop. What do you say next?
Okay, do I need to take off my belt as well?
Excellent question. This kind of practice prepares you for real-life situations and builds your listening skills. Before we wrap up, let's review the most important words. Passport, boarding pass, luggage, gate, security check, flight delay, departure, arrival, restroom. Ava, which phrase do you think is most vital for beginners?
I'd say, may I see your passport? Since it's used at check-in, security, and boarding. Recognizing this phrase helps at every stage of the journey.
Absolutely, and asking, where is gate 12 or my flight is delayed are also crucial for navigating unexpected situations.
The more you practice these, the more confident and independent you'll feel when traveling.
As we close, let's share some tips for building confidence at the airport. Ava, what advice would you give to new English speakers?
Don't be afraid to ask questions, even if you need to repeat yourself. Most airport staff are used to helping travelers from around the world.
That's right. Also, practicing key phrases at home makes them automatic. And remember, a smile and polite words often go a long way.
Exactly. With practice and patience, anyone can master airport English and travel with ease. Happy journey, and don't forget to like the video, comment, and subscribe to the channel.